Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you how I create this form of Azure from this image reference. This object is pretty fun to create because you can see in here we have a flat surface from an arc up here and getting smaller down here, but still flat. And from there, we have a nice transition G1 continuity from a flat surface to a curved surface. Up here, also a transition between a big arc and a small arc. And in here is a nice clean transition surface to fill this big hole. So hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Okay, so this is the star file. So you can download this file in the video description. So the first thing I need to do is I will create a guideline from here to here in the front view. And from there in the side view, I will create an arc based on this line. And when I have the arc, I will use in the Revolve to create the geometry outside first to about here. Okay, I will create in this geometry outside first. So to do that, I create a new sketch in the front view. And I will create a line on the green line. And this point should touch this edge. This point touching this edge. And we set some dimension to it to 20. This one to 153. And I should set the dimension of this one to reference to know this number 67. Okay, because later I want to add another arc in here, also the same length with this 67. Then I close. I will create a new sketch in the right view, and I will reference this line. I will create a center arc. Start from here. Select this arc and this point. I hit C. Select these 3 points. Hit H for horizontal. Now the sketch is fully constrained. I close. Go to the front view. I click on the sketch 001 and go to the revolve. I want to revolve it in the y-axis. And I choose the angle 270. I don't want a full circle. I just want to revolve to about here, this finger. Click OK. Now you can see I have the wrong direction of the revolve. I need to revert the direction. So I click on the revolve, go to the angle. I put that negative 270. Okay. The next step is I want to create another arc up here. This one is a little bit higher than this one. So let's go to create a new sketch in the front. And let's bring this line, create another line from here to here. And I remember this one is 67. So I will set the length of this one to 67. And I will bring this point up to this edge. And we set the distance from this point to the red line is 227. And the distance from this point to the green line, let's set it to 230. Now the sketch is fully constrained, and I remember that this line is away from center 230. Then I close. Next, I will create a new sketch in the right view, but I offset this one to 230. Okay. Now I will reference and I rotate the view a little bit and reference this one. Then I go to the right view. I create an arc. Start from here. Selecting this arc and this point. Hit C. Select the 3 points. Hit H for horizontal. Now the sketch is fully constrained. I close. And in between, I want to bridge in between, but I also want to have a good G1 continuity. So I need to use the plane surface for that. So I click on this sketch 003, go to the extrude this one in the x-axis, click OK. Now to use the plane surface, I go to the curve bench, Control select this edge and this face, this edge and this face. Plane surface. And click on the plane surface, go to the G1 continuity for the issue. Okay, now this is the result. So you can see it's not matching exactly the image because this one is perspective. So let me hide the this issue. Okay, so I think the result is pretty good. Let me hide this sketch 002. And I go to the front view, and you can see if I show the wireframe, you can see I have a sharp edge running somewhere in here to here. Okay, to touch on this point. So I need to cut the shoe, remove this geometry. So to do that, let me go to the flat line. Control select the issue, and I need to join the issue. Go to the part workbench, go to the union, and from there I go to create a sketch in the front. I view the wireframe, zoom closer and create B-spline. Let me start from here. And you can see I put 1 point in here, and the last point is somewhere in here. So I just need 3 points for a clean curve. And I go to reference this line. From there, selecting this point and this point, I hit C to snap it. Come to here, selecting this point and this point, hit H for horizontal. Okay, now I will select this point and hit D, and we set the distance like 57. And from here to the red line, let's try 197, something like this. And this one to here, let's try 100. Okay, now I need to close the sketch. I create polyline, and we start from here. And because we have the outer constraint, so I don't want that, I right-click to cancel that, go to here, and uncheck the outer constraints. So go back to the polyline. Start from here. 1, 2, and 3, something like this. Then I come back here and set the outer constraints back. From there, selecting this point and this point, hit C. This point and this point, hit C. Selecting this one, hit A. This one, hit A. This one, hit A. Okay. Make sure this one is longer than this geometry because we need to remove this area. Okay, then I close. Let's show the flat line. Show the shade and then flat line. Now I can extrude this one to 200. Symmetric. Now I can control selecting this one and go to cut. Okay, now we just remove this geometry. The next step is, you can see in here is a flat surface. From here to here is a flat surface. But up here is, from here to here, from here to the top is an arc, right? But from here, down here will be also an arc, but getting smaller and smaller. And from here, from here to here will be a smooth transition between the flat surface and the curvature surface. Okay, so I know that this arc is away from center to 30. So I need to create a new sketch in the right view and offset this one to 30. And I will reference this arc, and I will create arcs, 3 points, and we start from here to here, from here to here. Selecting this one and the center line, hit S for symmetry constraint. And let's go to set it to 30. Something like this, and move this one up a little bit. And selecting this arc and this arc, hit T for tension. This one and this one, hit T for tension. And bring this one up to about here. Let's close that. And you can see if we go to the front view, the flat surface should go to somewhere. Let's zoom close here, somewhere in here. We can create a sketch in the front to say where is the position of this point, or you can go back to the sketch 005 and bring this one down a little bit to about here. And let's set this one to let's try 30 and then close. I think up a little bit. So go back to the sketch 005 and change this one to 40. You can say, I think 40 is good up here. So I will go with 40. And I go back into the sketch 005 and I close this one. Okay, then I close. The next step is I want to create 2 lines to separate this one to have 2 lines like this. And when I have these 2 lines, I will using the blend curve to connect in between like this. connect in between of these. And from there, I will fill this surface. Okay. So to create two lines, I create a new sketch in the right view and also offset this one to somewhere 230. And let's create two small line intersect with the red line and something like this. Selecting the 2 points and the center line, hit S for symmetry, and make sure the 2 lines have the vertical constraint on it. And we set the distance between these 2 should be smaller than 30 because this one is 30. Okay, I want this one to smaller, or you want to equal is also good. Let's try equal to 30. Okay, I think let's try to 30 and close. And let's extrude this one to let's try 100 symmetric. Okay, control selecting this geometry and the extrude. Let's go to the part, split, and then slide to compound. Now I have these 2 lines. So I think I should create a plane curve from there. Go to the surface workbench, creating the plane curve between this line and this line. Creating a plane curve. Click on the plane curve, zero out the start size and the end size to turn that into a straight line. And we have a wrong position for the start and end parameter. So I need to set the start parameter to 1 and end parameter to 1. And just want to have the G1 continuity, G1 here and G1 here. And slowly increase the start size to 1, 1 working good, end size to 1, 1 not good, so I go to -1. Okay, something like this. And next I want to mirror this one. So I click on the plane curve, go to the part workbench and mirror this one in the S and Z plane. Okay. Now it's time to create in a surface. Go to the surface workbench. And let's go to creating this surface up here first, because I will use that to set the continuity for the surface down here. Go to the filling tool and starting to fill this surface. Now let me hide the sketch 005. Go down here, fill in this one, start from this edge. Go to double click on the first edge. For the slice edge, go to the face and G1. So this one have the G1 continuity. And the surface edge, which is this one, set it G1 continuity. Accept. Okay. Now in order to fill the surface in between, I need to create the inside geometry. So to create the inside geometry, I also need to create in a reference line from here to here. So creating a reference line, I go to the part workbench and create a new sketch in the front. Let's go to create a line from on the green line, and I will reference this line, selecting this point and this point, hit C, and bring this point up to about here. And let's set the length of this one to 28. Something like this. Then I close. I go to create a new sketch in the right. Okay. And I rotate the view a little bit, and I will reference this line. Go to the right view again and view the section. with the wireframe. Then I created an arc. Something like this. Selecting this arc and this point, hit C. So I selecting this point, and this point, hit 8 for horizontal. Okay, now you can see I can move it. So I selecting this point and this point, hit C. I have 1 degree of freedom, so I need to again set in the width of the distance between these 2 points. Let's see, I forgot the width. Let's go out. Let's go inside the flat line, the shed and the flat line. Selecting this one, go to inside here. Selecting these 2 points and hit D, and let's click on here for reference. Okay, so I know that the width of this one is 134. Then I close, and I click on the sketch, which is this one. Double click on it, go to the section, and set the distance between these 2, 134. Then I close. Okay. Now I click on the sketch 008, go to the Revolve, and let's go to the Y direction and full circle. Click OK. All right. Now I need to have the short edge from here to here. From here to here. So I just simply control selecting the Revolve first, and this one later, the slice later. Go to the part split and then slide to compile, and I go inside here and show the slice. Okay, now you can see I have these small edges ready to fill the surface. Let me hide this one and this one. Now I can go to the surface workbench and click on the filling tool and starting to fill the surface. Let's start from here. This one will be my first edge. You can see in here I just selecting the plane curve edge. I don't want that because I want to select the edge of the face. So let's go out and let's looking for the plane curve. Select these 2 and hide it. Okay, let's go check in again. Yeah. I fill in again. Start from here. And let's show the wireframe. This one and this one. And click OK. And let's show the flat line. Now I want to set the continuity in here, the first edge. So I double click on the surface, go to the first edge, double click on it, which is this one. Go to the face and set the Z1 continuity. Set. And I want to set the continuity in here. So I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Double click on this one. Go to the face and G1. Okay. Now I just want to mirror this one. Click on the surface. Go to the mirror. Go to the part. And mirror in the S and Z plane. Next, I want to join them together. But you can see this one is the slice, and this one is the slice 0001. You can see they are not clean. So instead of using the slice, I click on the slice and hide. Go inside here. Let's show the cut. So this is the one that I want to use because this one is much cleaner. I also click on the slice and I hide. I show the Revolve instead. I want to use the Revolve. And from there, I will go to the curve workbench. I hit Shift and B, select everything and go to the parametric solid. Now I have a new solid. If I show the chat, you can see I have a sharp edge in here. And let's go to the separator, and you can see I have a pretty good continuity up here. And also down here. But of course, we don't have continuity in here because we don't set it to continuity. So we have continuity in here, and from here up here. Okay. Now I will creating this geometry in here. So you can go to the part workbench and create a new sketch in the front view. And let's go to reference this one, view the section or wireframe. Reference again, let's try this one. Yeah. And I will create in polyline, and we start from here, somewhere in here. And just creating the shape. And set this one to vertical, hit V. And select this point and this point, hit V. And let's position it to the shape that you want. This one, hit V for vertical. This one, hit H for horizontal. Bring this one up a little bit. Then I close. And let's go to show the flat line, the shade and the flat line. And click on the sketch, go to the Revolve, and go to the select reference, selecting this edge. Okay. Something like this. Maybe you can bring this one out a little bit, go inside the sketch. Selecting this line, bring this one down a little bit. Something like this. So back here, if you want to create and control the surface in this area a little bit better, you can go to the curve workbench. You go to the front view, control selecting this edge somewhere in here, and somewhere in the middle here, and creating a freehand B-spline. Okay, and put it somewhere in the middle, and click Q to confirm that. And you go back to the surface, double click on the surface, go to the edge constraint and click on add edge and selecting this freehand B-spline. Okay. Now we just update the surface a little bit, and we can also changing the shape of the freehand B-spline by go in back here, double click on the freehand B-spline, go to the top view, go to the wireframe, click and hold on the freehand B-spline, hit I to insert a new point, selecting this point and move this one to about here, and do not go too much. You can say you can aware of the black line. Make sure the black line don't go over like this. Don't go over the flat surface. Okay, just go curve a little bit like this, and hit Q to confirm that. Then you go back to the flat line. You can see the surface is now a little bit better. Okay, so after that, you can also join the issue if you want to. Select the issue, go to the part workbench and union them together. So that's it for the tutorial. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.